You know what's funny? On paper, Kong, Skull Island, and Jurassic World, Rebirth sound like cousins. Both have humans going to a dangerous island, both have big monsters running the place, and both turn into, oh no, everything's trying to kill us. But here's the thing. Skull Island is ridiculous in a fun way, while Rebirth is ridiculous in a what were they thinking way. And today, we're going through every reason why one works and the other faceplants. Before we start, smash that like button and subscribe, or I'm sending Kong to your house. Kong. Skull Island never pretended to be anything other than pulpy monster madness. From the moment those helicopters fly into the storm, you know this is a B movie with an A budget. Giant octopus fight? Yup. Spiders that stab you from above? Absolutely. Soldiers standing around going, what is that thing? While a lizard the size of a bus creeps up on them? Yes, please. But the key is, it's consistent. The island has rules. Kong is the protector. Skull crawlers are the real threat. Everything fits together. And the characters, oh man, the characters. Samuel L. Jackson as a colonel who takes everything personally, John C. Reilly as the stranded pilot who's basically a walking dad joke, and Brie Larson as the calm, empathetic photographer who's more than just the girl in the movie. Even when they make crazy choices, you understand why. Plus, the action is shot like the director actually cared if we could tell what was happening. Kong standing against the sunset is pure cinema. And when the movie gets silly, like a soldier charging a monster with grenades, only to get swatted into a cliff mid-run, it's not a plot hole, it's a punchline. That's why the ridiculousness works. It's intentional, it's fun, and it makes you smile. And yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Brie Larson makes everything better. Now, Rebirth. Where do we even start? This is a movie that thinks a piece of candy can cause a catastrophic electrical failure. Yup, a Kit Kat wrapper nearly takes out the world's most dangerous island. Then we have the mercenary team, professional, heavily trained, sent to collect vital dinosaur DNA, armed with one tranquilizer gun. That's it, one. You've got apex predators everywhere, and your plan is basically hope the dart works? Speaking of that DNA, the entire plot is built on this genius idea that the only way to cure heart disease is to get fresh DNA from 3 specific dinosaurs right now. Apparently, in a world where we've been cloning dinosaurs for decades, nobody thought to, save any DNA in a freezer. It's like a hospital saying, sorry, we can't give you antibiotics, we need to wrestle a tiger for more. Here's where the side-by-side comparison becomes comedy gold. Skull Island has the helicopter versus Kong scene. It's big, it's tense, and it immediately tells you the scale of the threat. Rebirth's equivalent? Rex randomly appears, roars, and then kinda wanders off because the plot isn't ready for him yet. In Skull Island, when people get separated, you see them using maps, radios, and even giant flares to regroup. In Rebirth, people just stroll around the jungle hoping to bump into each other like they're looking for their friends at a music festival. Skull Island has John C. Reilly explaining the ecosystem like a lovable nature guide. Rebirth has characters explaining the science of dinosaurs like they just Googled it 5 minutes ago. Let's talk boat scenes. In Skull Island, the boats feel vulnerable. They're constantly in danger from storms, monsters, or running aground. In Rebirth, a T-Rex takes a bite out of a boat and it keeps sailing like it's made out of Captain America's shield. Skull Island's big bad skullcrawler is built up with creepy visuals, foreshadowing, and a real sense of danger. Rebirth's big bad hybrid just shows up one day, no warning, like a badly written DLC character. Skull Island gives Kong a clear personality. You can tell when he's angry, curious, or tired of humans' nonsense. Rebirth treats its dinosaurs like set dressing, moving them around when convenient and freezing them in place when the plot needs the humans to talk for a while. Even the human stupidity moments hit differently. In Skull Island, Samuel L. Jackson's obsession with killing Kong makes sense because his character is a war-hardened colonel who's just lost men. It's dumb, but it's character-driven dumb. In Rebirth, characters do things like leave the safety of a fortified camp at night because, I think I heard something, and then act surprised when they get eaten. One is narrative tension, the other is Darwin Awards live on screen. And the visual style, Skull Island pops. The Vietnam War era aesthetic, the sunsets, the slow motion monster shots, it all feels like a painting come to life. Rebirth feels like it was shot entirely on a green screen set next to the catering tent. Kong's fights are dynamic. Trees snapping, mud flying, each hit feeling heavy. Rebirth's fights? Mostly fast cuts, shaky cam, and the occasional wide shot where the dinosaurs look like they wandered in from a video game trailer. By the time both movies hit their final battles, you feel the difference. In Skull Island, you're invested. Kong versus the Skullcrawler is brutal, creative, and you care about the outcome. In Rebirth, the final fight feels like a theme park ride that broke down halfway through and they just decided to run it anyway. One is the climax of a story, the other is just loud noises and pixels. So yeah, both movies are absurd. Skull Island is like your fun drunk friend who tells tall tales at parties. You know it's exaggerated, but it's entertaining. Rebirth is like that one coworker who lies about everything, but not in a fun way, just in a please stop talking way. And honestly, maybe the real reason I like Skull Island more is because it gave me Brie Larson staring heroically into the sunset, while Rebirth gave me Scarlett Johansson staring at a CGI tennis ball and pretending it's a dinosaur. No hate to Scarlett, but Brie wins this one. And that's why Skull Island's ridiculousness is the good kind, and Rebirth's is the I want my ticket money back kind.